Hello and welcome to Fair Rugby on Fair Sports for today's World Rankings review. Quite a lot of movement over the weekend inside the bottom half of the top 10. No movement in the top 5. And South Africa coming very close, but just not managing to get enough points to go number 1 in the world. So Ireland will remain number 1. And France would have made up some ground on South Africa, but thankfully that win against Scotland also giving us quite a few ranking points means that we are still relatively far ahead. And it will be a bit more complicated in the next couple of weeks because obviously we're playing against, for example, Romania this coming weekend where there won't be as many ranking points up for grabs. However, there's been a complete reshuffle in sort of the bottom 5 with all 5 teams in the bottom 5 of the top 10, that is, also shifting as well. Before we look at the rankings and to see who's moved where, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. So this is what the rankings now look like. And there they are. Right, so as I mentioned, the top 5 has not changed. It is Ireland with 91.82 points, South Africa with 91.67 points, France with 90.59 points, New Zealand with 87.69, and Scotland with 83.43. So that top 5 has not changed. New Zealand and Scotland on the losing side. Ireland against Romania, so didn't exactly pick up too many ranking points there at all. But in the next 5, England has and Australia as well as Wales have all climbed up 2 places. So England are back to 5th in the world, Australia into 7th, Wales into 8th, Fiji down into 9th, and Argentina all the way down to 10th. They have lost 4 places, which is far from ideal for them. And I think it's if you're looking at a form guide, for example, I think that 10 now sort of represents quite an interesting form guide because we did see a big improvement from the likes of an England and Australia. Wales versus Fiji was a really good game last night. A lot of people complaining about the referee decisions, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was a good match. It was 2 good teams, and I think they were pretty evenly matched. So the fact that they are next to each other in the world rankings, Wales ahead and Wales beat them last night, is all pretty spot on, isn't it? If you have to go look at the full table, for example, and we continue to go see, Samoa has climbed up to 12, and Italy to 11, and Italy to 12. That is more because Georgia has sort of fallen down there. And then elsewhere, I don't think there's actually been any activity really. If you can scroll down, but that's just in case you were aware, the lowest ranked team is American Samoa. So yeah, no other changes in the world rankings. A lot of these teams not playing. Namibia is, but they wouldn't have changed or moved. Same as Chile, they're both last, and Romania. So they're sort of sitting down there at 19, 20, and 22nd. Portugal at 16th. Tonga didn't play this weekend at 15th, and Japan didn't manage to get enough to try to overtake Georgia and enter into 13th. So that's what the world rankings currently look like. Obviously, this will potentially change this coming weekend, and we would have a preview out on Friday with all sort of, in fact, probably come on Wednesday, I'd imagine, with all the sort of permutations for the weekend. The World Cup gets back underway on Thursday. France against Uruguay, as Uruguay return to the World Cup stage against the hosts. There will be a game on Friday as New Zealand take on Namibia. And then, once again, a lot of action this weekend. 3 games Saturday, 3 games on Sunday. So another 8-game round coming your way for round 2. As usual, we'll have all the games live on the channel. We'll have live coverage for all of them. And so you guys just need to subscribe to the channel, and you will not miss any of the action. Also, we are leaving for France on Thursday evening, which means from Friday we will be getting content and live coverage from the ground over there at France. We'll be at South Africa versus Romania, so that's going to be a very cool match. If you are going to the game, please do email us. Let's see if we can meet up outside the stadium. We can do a fan interview and stuff like that. So please let us know if you are going to be there. We have already got quite a few people that we know we're going to see at the Tonga game, which is very cool. So if you are going to the World Cup, if you are going to be around in France for the next sort of month, yeah, give us a shout. We want to try and meet up with some of our subscribers, meet up with some of our members, for example. And it'll be really, really cool to meet you guys over there as well. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about these rankings. How fair are they looking? Do you agree with them? Do they reflect the chance that they all have at the World Cup, for example? If not, which ones do you disagree with? Let me know. And I will see you guys all next time.